Hi guys, thanks for watching. Andy here, and let's do a tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius regarding the full moon on Thursday the 19th of April 2019, the full moon in Libra, and the month ahead of that, the moon month that is, not the calendar month, from that full moon until the next full moon, because that's how long these influences last. Okay, so I'm shuffling away and I'm asking for a 3-card reading please for the sign of Aquarius for the month following on from the full moon in Libra on the 19th of April 2019. And this is for Aquarius, please. Okay, first card, that one, second card, that one, second card, third card, that. Right, okay, great. I'm just drawn to turn them all over at the same time for some reason, and when I tuned into why would that reason be, Aquarius, things have been all over the place. I'm seeing and feeling a lot of emotion in my heart, my mind and my voice actually, as I'm speaking to Aquarius at the moment. And there's a feeling we don't want any more kind of hidden passageways. We don't want to have to suddenly turn many more new corners and find out things we weren't expecting to find out. It doesn't feel like things have been terribly bad, Aquarius. It just feels like things have been all over the place. So let's get some cut and dried answers. Okay, first card out, number 6, one of my favourite numbers there, and suggests a great deal of kind of heaven and earth incorporation when we get number 6. And it's the Lovers, absolutely golden at the top there, an absolute sort of regal glow to that. And so relationship issues look very much like they're going the right way, Aquarius. Now, what is the right way for you in your relationship and what you're after and what you want is very much up to you. So please, read into that what you will. But it's looking golden. That is the expression that comes to me. It's looking golden. Okay, so what else have we got here? Well, we've got the Garden of Eden image, and I'm moved to say this ain't Kansas. Things keep moving, life keeps changing, and the innocent simplicity that we might hope to find in love tends not to be there. It's not the kind of world that supports it, It's getting very difficult these days to actually talk about love and what it means, because it means so many different things to so many different people, because really we've compartmentalized it. So Aquarius, don't be afraid to come out of the closet a bit about love, okay? It is actually looking very golden there, and that's even if you need to bring something to a peaceful close. Totally depends on your situation. But now is the time to, stop just kind of plodding on and hope something's going to happen and actually get down to making something happen. And really, in this case, we're talking about saying what you need to say to make things happen. Okay, I'm seeing just this turquoise bit here, and that's the immediate sky. That's what we immediately need to transcend. And it's in the background of this scene as well. In the background, but very real, very part of it. It looks blue because of the distance, but really we're actually surrounded by that same air, that same sky all the time. So it's a big planet, but in a sense it's a small world. And I want to give you that as well, Aquarius. Those who seem far away may be closer than you think. Do not despair. That's the thing to do. Another thing to do is drink water. Excuse me. And let's take a look at the second in this spread, which is the King of Wands. Okay, and this says to me, powerful help. Powerful help is needed, and powerful help is actually at hand. When this card comes up in this position, we've got the King of Wands, we've got the reptile here. Just shows that, there are kind of tiny life forms that seem insignificant to us, but have a completely different perspective on life, a completely different world that they live in. And that is actually not just reptiles, that is the human mind in so many ways. Some of us can see a world in a grain of sand and are happy with that. Other people want to travel and get out there and see things. Well, I'm seeing instructions here towards getting your boots on, Aquarius, because look at this wand. This wand is, it looks to me like a walking stick. That's what it's suggesting to me. But the suit of wands generally is all about what you can do with kind of, actually what you can make out of what is in the earth, what is actually given to us already when we come to this life. And here's another message, actually not to worry too much, or maybe even to stop worrying, Aquarius. Do stop worrying, because worry gets you nowhere. There are possibilities, there are always possibilities, and we live in a world which gives all the time, and somehow we can be sustained. And when you think about it, millions, if not billions of years before human beings walked on this earth, before there were even animals, excuse me, there were forests, which fell over or burned or rotted down or whatever they did, and became compressed underground and gave us coal to burn and oil to burn, which makes our internet work and everything, you know. It's that basic a thing, and it was provided long before people were even here. So take that on board, please, Aquarius. When we get down to worrying about things, there are more things in heaven and earth than we can really understand, and maybe help will come. I feel that help is at hand whenever I see the King of Wands sitting there like that. Help from a high place. Okay, don't be afraid to ask high up either, Aquarius. That's going to be important. If you really want to get things done, you know, you've got to kind of ask right at the top of the chain. So think about that. Also, keep thinking about that, because the next card is the King of Swords. Now we have a bit of mystery creeping in, but it is a very, very clear blue sky, Aquarius. I'm not seeing that as an emotional, watery blue. I'm seeing that as a really lovely, clear blue sky. It does look kind of watery in the screen of my phone, but when I look at it, it's much more turquoisey, okay? And this isn't just telling you to speak your truth. This is the fruits of speaking your truth. But they're in the background, because when you speak your truth, a sword comes in, which can kind of disunite people a bit. You know, our friends and our families, our loved ones, they get used to us being a particular person, being a particular way, and it can be very uncomfortable for them when we change. And very often when we're aware of spiritual things and we're following spiritual guidance, we make decisions and we take turns that make a lot of sense to us but don't appear to make sense to the other people around us. Difficult to bring everybody with us, so there's a bit of coming out of the closet here, Aquarius. This will make things much less emotionally difficult next time, because you'll be much more in control as yourself of actually being you. And it's so important to be you, because I say it so often, it's the most important spiritual lesson really that there is about being a human being. We are incarnated as the way we are for a reason. Every one of us has something special to do. Some people would say that's an egotistical view of it. Well, that just depends if you're egotistical in the way you go about it. And most people aren't. That's my point. So, Aquarius, you know, beautiful trees in the background, beautiful clouds in the sky. They're not dark clouds, they're really pretty. If they look a bit dark in the screen of my phone, don't worry about it. That's just the screen of my phone. Okay, but there are bright colours everywhere. There are bright colours in the background. And more than anything, they're speaking your truth and not being afraid to do that. That's coming very, very strongly for Aquarius. And also, you know, these two king cards and the six tell me there's magic and, you know, there's help in high places. That's been indicated twice. So don't let go of that one. Now then. Let's have a look. Let's have some Doreen Virtue card at this point, actually. Ascended Masters deck by Doreen. Here we go. What has Doreen Virtue got to say about this? Or what has my spirit guide got to say about it? That's what's more important in this video that we're doing. Okay, and here we have. It's a beautiful one. It's Work Your Magic, and it's Saint Germain. And Saint Germain wasn't actually a Christian saint as such. I guess he might have been, because he's reincarnated so many times. But that name is because he was the Count of Saint Germain, an area of France. And he reincarnated into that. So he did that twice. And he's believed to have reincarnated many times. Most recently, I believe, in the 1960s. And we've got this Merkaba star here with points of light all around it. So Aquarius, use your creativity. This really is all about, you know, speaking out. This is playing into the turquoise. This is also playing into the asking for help from high places situation as well. Because Saint Germain is very, very high up the tree of life, occupies the highest realms really, and he is in charge of the ninth ray, the violet flame of manifestation. Okay, Aquarius, so don't be sitting down and be keeping quiet. Ask for help from high places, okay? Because the energy is there waiting for that to happen, and the energy always finds its goal. Okay, another one came out there which is also Power of Joy. And I put it to one side because I really felt that Saint Germain was the one that needed to come out first and foremost. But yeah, what we got here, Maitreya and its power of joy, and just look what is possible. We've got the golden aura showing through again that we got in the first tarot card in the spread, and now we're seeing deeper into that. It's the power of joy, it's the power of light, and it's absolute gold. It's absolutely regal. Again, ask for help from high places. I can't say that enough times to you, Aquarius. You really got to do that. You've got to not be a shrinking violet either, because we've had the violet flame here, and we've now got a violet coloured border on this card. Okay, so that's manifestation, and being a shade of purple, it is of course about healing, powerful healing, progressive healing that helps us to move our life situation forward. And there's nothing selfish about that, you know, Aquarius, because when we work on ourselves, when we get ourselves into tip-top shape to be able to help people, when we're emotionally comfortable and we've looked after ourselves properly on all levels, physical and spiritual, then we're much more able to help other people. It's the old "you can't pour from an empty vessel" thing yet again. Okay guys, well thank you very much indeed for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, you know what to do. And subscriptions, I really need excuse me, as many of you to subscribe as possible, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, because I've got to acquire 1,000 subscribers before I can continue doing the live the live psychic oracle readings, and it was those that brought us together as a group in the first place. So that's why I'd really love to get back to that. 1,000 subscribers would be a brilliant help. Also, if you'd like to help the Twig Brother cause, and please don't anybody sort of feel you have to or feel guilty about it in any way, but I have a donate button on my About Me page. It will take you to paypal.me/Twig Brother. If you can help the Twig Brother cause at all, please do. I would be very grateful indeed for that. Okay, well there we go. We'll be back before too long with yet more readings going on, yet more to say about things, because I've always got something to say. And more importantly, so have my spirit guides. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic time. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.